Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pikmin 2. In the last episode, we came most of the way through the shower room. Oh no, you evil bastard! What a terrible start position. Fucking balls. Wally hop and... Right, fuck it. Part-time. I am taking zero risks here. Alright, let's launch these guys onto him, stun lock him, and get him away. Nope. That's still sounding pretty bad. Oh, I only lost 3. That is not terrible for a Wally hop. Right, let's whistle these guys off and load them on again. Not taking any chances. Excellent. We're all good. Let's roll. There's a bumbling snitch bug over there who's also particularly irritating. That was potentially a waste of a fart, but oh well, these things are sometimes worth it. I'm actually going to try and take out this snitch bug in them. So, this could be really bad. This could be really, really, really bad, because there's some dangerous dweevils here, basically. Oh. Right. Cool. Let's take a moment and breathe and reflect on what just happened, which we escaped pretty well. This whole corridor here is lined with dweevils. There are various different types of dweevils. We've seen fiery and mud dweevils so far. There's two far more dangerous... And we've seen volatile dweevils. There's some volatile dweevils in there, and another equally dangerous type, the... what's the electric one called? Not caustic dweevil. Voltic dweevil? Something like that. And basically... The risk is your Pikmin start attacking a fucking volatile dweevil or something like that. Oh, there we go. Anode dweevil, that's it. Get off, you fucking prick. Right, he's doing the dweevil thing. That's why I hate this floor so much. Yes, this is an anode dweevil. So they will occasionally fire off bolts of electricity. As I've previously stated over and over again, electricity is the most dangerous hazard in the game because electricity is the only thing that can kill indiscriminately, immediately. Like there. Got any Pikmin in that area? Dead instantly. You don't get to... not up for discussion like with fire or poison or something like that. It's just a murder happens. This level has on it a large bulborb and like a large orange bulborb. Oh, 50 quid by the way for the Plentiful tank. There seems to be some kind of curd. But yes, this level also has on it a Wally hop and a what's it called? And a orange bulborb. And it threw me them both on top of one another right at the start. Stuff like that is where your farts do come in useful. Like, I just haven't had a chance to actually build up farts for a while, which I've been perhaps a bit more careful with them than I normally am. Oh, there's a Doodlebog. So this is a Doodlebog. It runs around farting, and it can poison your Pikmin with that. What you want to do is hit it with white Pikmin. When you do... Oh, fucking balls. Don't go that way. You want to basically... You actually want to hit it in flight, because it will drop things. There you go. It will drop a fair bit of nectar, which I'm really looking forward for. Oh, no. Oh, one of my whites drank it. Damn it. Oh. And he's fucked off. Every time you hit it after the first one, it will drop sprays, which is really useful. But hey, sucking up some of this nectar is going to be pretty nice. Ooh, most of us are back up to normal now. Well, good 3/4 of us. That was pretty handy. Yes, that's a Doodlebug. It's a relation of the snitch bugs and whatnot. Specifically for taking on that, they do give you, I believe all that's behind here is an ivory candy pot bud, which I'm not going to use particularly. I might convert, actually, I'll do the rest of the level. I might convert some of my... yellows to... Not yellows, blues, because I've got loads of them, to white, because why not? I'm going to bring that thing out. There is a dweevil behind it, of some sort. I don't really want to put much thought into what that dweevil is. Because it will, inevitably, you can see like that's a volatile dweevil hiding there. I'm going to try and... Oh, munch dweevil! Oh! This is the issue with the fucking dweevils. Now I have to take it out with the right colour, otherwise I risk losing Pikmin. So one of the best ways I recommend of doing this is... Basically, get your Pikmin of the right colour to take on the dweevil and have them fight the dweevil. They'll all be thrown off it when the dweevil drops whatever it is the dweevil was holding on to, and then will tend to... He'll try and pick it up again. It can be good in that time to have your other Pikmin come in and move the treasure out the way, but that doesn't always work, unfortunately, so... But I just want to avoid things getting, poisoned. Get the fuck away from me. Right. See, the other thing is, you get a few seconds grace, but then they'll just pick the bloody dentures back up again. Ugh. I hate dweevils so much. At least munch dweevils aren't actually even that dangerous. Because poison is a defendable thing. Ugh. Right, time to do this off camera, I think. Or at least on the speeder. Oh good, he seems to have actually left it alone. No, come... So there's a volatile dweevil here that I'm also going to set off just to... avoid problems further down the line, and then I think that top one's got an anode dweevil in which I'll deal as and when it becomes a problem. My Pikmin seem to actually be relatively good in taking out that munch dweevil of their own accord now, which is pretty good. No, they couldn't take it out under instruction from me, of course not, but apparently they can deal with it themselves. Surprising, but true. Right, let's try and squit this guy. Yep, doesn't matter on the Pikmin. You can always get a nice... on the colour of the Pikmin, you can always get a nice squit relatively easily. With anyone on an orange Bulbob, which is great. On any kind of dwarf Bulbob, actually. Right, we'll leave you there, and we'll basically... I don't actually want to deal with any of the shit in Anode Corridor here. I just want to get these dentures back, and then I will be happy. Let's get them out of the way, and while they are moving, I guess I'll convert 5 of my blues to whites, because it's better than no. Like, just because I don't need blues anymore. The final level of this dungeon is the boss level, which you don't need blues for particularly, so I'll just take some whites, because if you can use a ivory or violet candy pop, it makes sense to, because those Pikmin are limited otherwise. I can make blues anytime, so if it's not going to hinder me on future floors, certainly can be a good idea. Yes, so this is the Behemoth Jaw, which is a fantastic name, and look at that, we are actually over. Okay, there's something else on this floor that I wasn't aware of. Cool, exciting! What is it and where? Is it in this corner? It is! Oh, bugger me. Oh, no, one of these guys is going to die. There we go. Right, so it looks like I am... Oh, it's the rubber ducky. Of course it is. Oh, I do need blues. Whoops. How embarrassing for me. Well, I'll just bring a crack team of blues over there then, and hopefully we'll avoid Anode Corridor all over again. Not Anode Corridor, Dweevil Corridor. But I mean, it has got an Anode Dweevil in, which is why I'm calling it Anode Corridor. You see, there's method in the madness. Please tell me we've got enough of these to get the ducky out, otherwise I'm going to be real pissed. Also, orange Bulbobs apparently can just survive underwater. That's a fact I wasn't aware of. Right, how many do we need for the ducky? Oh, 8, that's fine. Cool. Let's get everyone on that and get that moving through. And we might as well get some of these orange Bulbobs going back. Why not? And let's take some people off that to get the final Bulbob moving. Hopefully the Dweevils will keep themselves to themselves. Cool. Oh no, the Dweevils are not keeping themselves. Get off! Oh. Right, fine, keep that Bulbob if I care, as long as you're not getting the actual treasure. That's all that really matters to me, and as long as you don't electrocute my blues. Again, not that it matters at this stage. Cool, right. Speeder on, please. Well, just cut, actually, I think, at this stage. So, this, another fantastic name, this bad boy for 90 quid. The Rubber Ugly. And that actually is the final one on this floor. Excellent. So, with that, let's head down to the final floor. So, this final floor is always an odd layout because it's got a load of gates, most of which are pretty pointless. So, I am going to basically actually put the speeder on and just knock all these gates down because I find it satisfying to do so, but you don't really actually need to. The boss of this is actually relatively straightforward. There's a little trick to him, and as long as you utilize that, you can lock him in pretty easily. So, I'm not too worried about it. So, yeah. Ah! It's attacking me already. So, I don't think he can attack through the wall. Otherwise, getting this gate down is going to be a real bastard. You know what? I'm actually not going to risk it. I'm going to knock down the other gates. But yes, this is a strange enemy. This is called the Ranging Blowster. A relative of your standard Toady Bloyster. Hopefully he won't see me coming this way. Absolutely does. Cool. Let's see if we can knock this down without him attacking me. Oh! Oh, we only lost 5 Pikmin. That's fine. I don't think he can follow me through here. That was not ideal, but not terrible either. What am I going to take with me? I'm going to take the purples. 12 purples. I brought 15 down here, so I have actually made a purple loss, which is a bit unfortunate. You want to take both captains with you here? That's pretty important. Let's take some reds as well. You want a small contingent, relatively, of Pikmin, and you want both captains. I'm going to leave one of them here and move over here. You'll notice he goes blue, and he goes after Louis. And he'll move towards him and try and eat him. When you switch to Olimar, he will lose his colour. Then he will go red, and then he will come towards Olimar. You can manipulate this pretty well. He will always come towards your active captain. If you set a non-active captain in the... Well, you set an active captain in the corner until he turns around, and then very quickly we go up, we close the distance on him. Like a Toady Bloyster, we fight by throwing Pikmin at his gills. When it looks like he's about to turn around and become a menace to you, swap back to Louis. And he will have no choice but to turn around and move towards Louis. It's the antenna on their like helmet apparently that the Ranging Blowster is like unstoppably attracted to. So remember, whistle off your Pikmin first. Don't let him do his nasty attack. There we go. He did his nasty attack. It's annoying that he can do that through a wall, but you know, there we go. And yeah, you can basically just... the equivalent of stun lock him this way, I suppose. That you've got a lot of time to take him out very easily. And remember, just it's only his gill thing at the back here that you can actually damage him with. Purples can output a lot of damage on him. I always used to think you could only fight him with blues for some stupid reason. Why am I letting him follow me? No. Switch back. There we go. He's actually nearly dead. But it sounded like he did suck someone down there. What was it? We'll never know. Come on, turn around, you fool. Yeah, if you don't abuse this system, he can be pretty nasty to kill, but it's fairly obvious how to do that. Anyway, with enough done, down he goes. So he drops things. Processing. How odd. This gooey creature dissolved, leaving this curious item behind. It appears to be coated in slime. Are you sure you want to collect this? Absolutely sure. You'll throw just about anything in my hold. It would be nice if you cleaned occasionally. Yeah, that's not going to happen. But yes, we get a large megaphone, so let's get everyone on that, and then let's set these guys opening the way through to the way out. Yeah, these black gates down here are not as strong as normal black gates, obviously, because like 6 Pikmin got through that pretty easily. 82, that's actually... that may actually be slightly fewer than we went down here with. Yeah, it is. But it's really not that bad. We lost some purples, which is unfortunate, but we didn't lose too many for it to be terrible, and I'm hoping to make up purple numbers again in the future. I think we may just, because of what happened in Bulblack's Kingdom, we may now not make the purples on the trajectory I'd hoped to, and may therefore have to grind purples at some point, which I was hoping to avoid, but we'll see when we get there. But anyway, here is your upgrade for defeating the shower room. This is the amplified amplifier, worth 100 quid, but also... the shape is well suited for the emission and amplification of sound waves. A moment, please. I shall use this as the final part in my new sound equipment. The Mega Tweeter is done. Captain Olimar, this device has increased the acoustic range of your whistle. He says Olimar, but it does it for Louis as well. You'll notice now, much bigger range on the whistle, which is very handy for covering areas when you've got Pikmin that are like on fire or something like that. Very useful. Anyway, with that, we're going to head to the surface, and you will notice, well, spoilers, I suppose if you haven't noticed, let's head up first and then I'll talk about it. So if you look at that amount of money at the bottom, we've successfully got everything in that cave, and we lost 18 Pikmin, but we gathered probably nearly 18 as well from Candy Pop Pods. But we got everything in the cave, which is great, and we are over the 10 grand debt we had. Hopefully you weren't planning on using the remainder of the day for anything, because it's gonna go away. And there you go, you've repaid the entire debt. God, that's hard to look at. Bloody hell. Mission complete. You've earned 10,000 Boccos. Now Hockenate Freight will be prosperous and debt-free until the end of time. Probably. Prepare to blast off. We return to Hockenate triumphantly. So, it does give us credits at this point. And in the background you get a little video of Louis' adventures alone on the Pikmin planet. Because yes, we managed to leave the planet and managed to leave Louis behind. In case anyone is speculating who hasn't seen this game at this point, no, the game is not over. This just happens when you get 10,000 Poccos. As you'll have noticed from my visualizer, there are 26,000 and something to get in total. we are approaching halfway through this game. If anything, we are actually probably at halfway, I would say this point usually is, because it's much slower before this, because there's more shit to unlock and stuff like that. There is now only really one more thing to unlock, other than obviously there's the level ups, well, the power ups you get at the bottom of every cave. But I would say certainly the stuff we unlock going forward from here is much harder. There's one more area of the game which we will unlock now after this. I won't be going there for a few episodes, but it's really scary. There's no other way around it. There's a lot of bad enemies there and seriously big caves. So the game gets tougher from here, and I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to do editing-wise, like whether I'm actually going to show all of those things or whether I'm going to have more speeder stuff on, bits of post-commentary. I don't know. I'll put some thought into it. But yes, I remember getting to this point as a kid, and I was like, that game was relatively straightforward. Weird how there was so much stuff you didn't need, though, because I was aware of a load of caves and treasures that I hadn't 100%ed, but I'd beaten the game. I was like, hooray! And it's like, no, you can't really even consider this beating the game. This is really just, like, what I'm doing following this isn't just being careful and 100%ing it. Like, this is a midpoint through the actual game, I would say. It gives you, look at that, special thanks to all the various companies that contributed brands to it, because I saw Bar Drinks up there who make Iron Brew, amongst others. But yes, it's a very short bit of credits as well, partly just because this game doesn't have a huge development team. But what happens next, you ask? Well, we're about to find out. So we get a little bit of results up to debt repayment. 10 days, 85 Pikmin lost in battle, none left behind. 1 lost to fire, 7 lost to water. 1 lost to electricity, 6 lost to explosions. None to poison, 544 born, which is pretty good. 153 reds, 126 yellows, there's born in total. 171 blues, that's a lot of blues. 35 whites, and 59 purples. And total playtime, 7 hours 28 minutes. Wonderful. Let's see where it goes from here. I say your company has been saved. Hurrah! What? There's still more treasure? Good gravy! If we collect it all, we'll be filthy rich. Louis! Where's Louis? What? Do you lost him? In that case, I shall go.